Hello. Hi. How you doing? How's it going, guys? How are ya? Thank you for joining me tonight on Instagram Live. We're excited. We have a new piece of music out. It's called What You Gonna Do. Yeah, how fucking mad is that? How is everyone? You alright? Who's here? Flutterbank, I'm glad you like the song. Serenity, thank you, that's a very nice comment. Rose, hello. Oh, hey someone in Los Angeles. How are you doing? Billy, I'm glad you like the rock song. Cheers. Hey Bo, how you doing? Charlotte, oh my gosh, it's like film club all over again. Kimberly, thank you, I'm glad you like it. Connie, I'm glad you think it's a bop. I have some notes written on my friend's phone because my memory is like a sieve with even more holes in it than usual. So we have a new song out, it's called What You Gonna Do. I'm really excited for it to finally be out there. We made it with Graham Coxon, who plays guitar on it, as does the wonderful Charlie Barnes. And we wanted to make something different and surprising and loud. And yeah, we're just really excited for you guys to finally hear it. We have been fortunate enough to work with some pretty cool people on the song and the video. But first, where is everybody tonight? Where are you joining us from? D, hey D, how you doing? Happy birthday, Gears. So the opening chords, that's Charlie Barnes. What a fucking amazing guitarist. Where in the world is everybody tonight or today? Where are you? Michigan. Hannah's in Michigan. Susanna in Bristol. Hello. Jade in Belgium. So, I mean, having just asked that, I then realised it's probably not that interesting for me to read out a load of cities and names to you guys because it'll probably make you all leave rapidly. But Ollie in England. Me too. Hello. Resh in Austria, Lisbon, Toronto. Amazing. Thank you all so much for joining us. So the reason that we're here is to talk about the music video to What You're Gonna Do, which was directed, created, animated, and everything, and envisaged by the incredibly talented Rezza. We wanted to try something totally different. We wanted to make a bit of music that seemed like nothing we'd done before. Oh, hey May, the Dawn of May is here. She's amazing. Hey. Thanks for being here. We wanted to make a bit of music that was surprising and shocking and short and loud and confrontational, and we also wanted to make a video that fit with the tone of the song and felt like something completely different. We'd actually planned to do animation before lockdown happened, but we're lucky enough to be introduced to the brilliant Rezza. We thought animation would feel like a totally different world, and it is, obviously. So I'm going to try and find Rezza, and as many of you who've been on one of our Instagram lives might know, I am pretty incapable of finding people. I don't know if Rezza's here. Right, it's not going well so far. Bo, what's Rezza's Instagram handle? And if he's not on Instagram, could you give him a little nudge? Anyway. Rezza is one of the more talented mad geniuses, one of the most talented mad geniuses I've ever met in my life. As you can see from the video, it's just a bonkers mad mix of styles. Can't seem to find him. I think he might have forgot that we're going to do this. This wasn't intended to be just me talking because, as you can tell, and as anyone that knows me would know, I have very little to say. Shot by Rezza. All right, let's find it. Give me one more chance. One more chance. Sorry about this. It's as slick as you might expect. Rezza, where are you? Hey Janet, how you doing? This is all. Shot by Rezza ain't here. He's not here. Hiya. Here he is. Made by Rezza. Oh, Bo, you're misrepresenting him. It's terrible. And everyone's leaving. One more try. One more try. Where are you, Rezza? All right. Is this really? Oh, there you go. Here he is. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the genius that is Rezza. How you doing, mate?
You okay?
Yes, I'm good. Sorry about that. That was some really clunky filler time. You can
No,
tell that.
I was joined with my photography account, and then you couldn't see me, so I was like saying here. Then I changed and stuff. Yeah.
Stop having so many talents. That's like a little humble brag there. Oh, I also do photography. Fuck you.
Thank you,
Dude, congratulations. Thank you so much. The video is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. I gotta make a tiny little correction. I didn't. I mean, I did animate stuff, but there were a team of animators. Honestly, without this team, we made this thing on a not short notice, but a tight schedule. But without them, honestly, I couldn't do that. Like, I'm here to take all the credits, but it's really without them.
Dude, now's your time to take all the credit. Later is when you thank the people that you whipped daily to try and get the work done.
Yeah, it happened a couple of times. Like on some of the project they were whipping me, it's like, what did you promise?
Do you wanna give them all a shout out? Who else is on the team?
Yes, so Hami Barami is the man. Like his drawing skill is like this. This guy, he was my teacher back in Iran, and I was 16. And then we haven't been in touch. We haven't been in touch for like years. And then 2 years ago we started working together. And because he draws so well, I draw very little on the projects, you know. And then there is my school friend Amir worked on it. We started working together, and a bunch of other really talented animator. Ehsan is like he's an incredible animator. So yeah, I think that's everyone. I'm hoping that this is a core team. I mean, without these guys, I couldn't do this. I was coming up with these ideas, and then I was telling them, hey, we should do this, and they were like, are you nuts, you know? But it's, at the end, we always make it, you know. So, yeah.
Well, dude, you did it. We just in time. We got it done. I can't believe it. Anyone that's just tuning in, so we just put out a song called "What You Gonna Do." It sounds very different. This is Rezza, who is a incredibly talented animator, coordinator, director, you name it. And we're here to chat about the video. I'm gonna do my worst impression of being an interviewer and ask you some questions. Is that all right? Anyone that hasn't seen the video yet, please just check it out. It's like I can say this because I didn't make it, because Rezza made it. I think it's one of my favorite things we've ever done. I think it's fucking wicked, and definitely a video where you can almost the whole point is you can almost scroll through frame by frame and find different things each time to sort of to see in it. So Rezza, when we first spoke, we talked about the song. You went and you went and put some ideas together. Do you want to explain to people a little bit about what that process is like hearing a song and then having to come back with a kind of concept and putting those ideas down?
The warmest day ever, isn't it? I'm sitting here.
So warm. I'm the sweatiest, shiniest person in the world.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the first thing that made it what it is now is close collaboration with you and the management. Like, it would have not been possible. You know that so many quick decisions. I don't know, I was taking WhatsApp images and sending to you. So that helped us in what we're making. In terms of when you approached me, the track was very punk, very loud, very like a machine gun. And I used this expression. I said, I want to make something that is like machine gun of visuals, you know, back at to the eye. And then and because you have 1 week to storyboard, you throw ideas into it. And this is the thing, is the incredible chance that I had that you guys were like, we trust you to change what you promised now in the beginning. We promise you to do this. We trust you to change these things. And it's okay if you don't have all the ideas. We trust you to do that, which was a lot of, I mean, we had a lot of chats about that. I was saying like, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video like this, like just like go about. But the idea, I mean, to me, the track was a lot about communication, general these days, communication, Instagram, that's what I understood from it, and it felt like that to me. Beside all the other elements in it, so I thought loosely, kind of paint that in the film. And then the other thing was that you guys said like we never done that many performance video, and we would like some sort of a band performance in this one because it's so loud, because of Graham as well being featured in the video. So I was like, my approach was it's not interesting to. It's not really interesting to just see a band animated unless you do a twist on it. You make it, I don't know, funny, whatever, you know. So that was the other challenge. And again, with the team, it was really good to pull that around, like just coming up with ideas and stuff. But yeah,
like you said, we as a band have never. We've quite consciously never done a performance video before. Oh, cheers, mate. Where's my whiskey, you bastard?
yeah.
We quite consciously never did a performance video because I always thought it would be embarrassing, and it's just been done a million times. So we thought if we're going to do one, let's flip it on its head and do the maddest performance video where we're not even in it. You know, we recorded stuff at home ourselves during lockdown, sent it to you. You animated over the top. Your team animated over the top. Like, it's been such a pleasure getting to work with you. Thank you for putting up with us.
No problem.
And all of my.
We just had an animation, character animated, and you try to push and push to just, you know, fuck up with the faces and stuff like that, which made it better. There is the thing I have to admit here: the fish is your idea. I put a fish there. It meant to be a guy with a head.
Well, it's not my idea. You put it in the original sketch of what the video might be, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I guess we thought, I've got to shout out to Mark as well, our producer, who was like, "That's the best bit." Despite all of your amazing work, so many of my friends continue to tell me that the fish is the best bit, which is like, come on.
I was so unsure about it, and then I did. I was like, yeah. My girlfriend was standing here, and she was saying, "Dan was right," you know.
No one ever says that. No one ever says that. Thank you. Like Rezza, like I just wanted to ask you, you know, it must be hard. Sorry to talk about it so briefly, because obviously you've been working on this non-stop for weeks and weeks and weeks. Literally, guys, he's been working night and day. But is there, you know, do you have a particular bit? Is there a favorite scene or a favorite shot or like a favorite moment?
I tell you what, the hardest one was, not for me, for the animators, and they hated me for it, is the pyramid scene. They were working 4 days because it's already very hard to draw lip syncing, like characters with lip syncing, right? Yeah. And you make 3 of them, and they're rotating from this angle like that, which it is. I mean, all of it. I think for me is always the ones that I was stuck with and came out okay. That's for me always, like when I'm pulling my hair and then in the end it's okay. So
I guess like in any process, the bits you're most stuck on when you manage to pull them off and they look great or sound great or whatever.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Always the most rewarding bit. My favorite bit.
Yeah.
Who's doing the interviewing here, mate? Back off. My favorite bit. It's so hard. What I love about it is that, you know, you managed to achieve all the things that we talked about. You know, the different styles. There's collage. There's 3D animation. There's kind of, you know, the fact that it starts as like a sci-fi film, and I love the shot with the eye. I love Sally, like the giant eyeball. I think it just sums everything up so perfectly. Yeah. I love that style. I love all the different versions of us in it. I love the space images. The pyramid's amazing. The Billy Bass, obviously, because it's my idea, and my ideas are obviously the best. It wasn't even my idea, I'm lying. I don't know, man. It's really hard to pick. But like, what I love is actually the detail. Like in some of the crazier bits, you know, frame by frame, the way that you took the footage that we sent you and edited it and fucked with our heads. And actually, sorry, I've been talking in a massive circle. My favorite bit, I love the shot of the animated versions of us decapitated, holding screens with the collar. That bit's brilliant. That's brilliant. I think that
was the hardest part as well, because
I think that's iconic, man. I think it's fucking brilliant. Well done.
Yeah, there is this video I have, because you guys all made these funny faces, didn't you? Yeah, and I have this video, and I forgot. I wanted to put it at the end of the cut just to send you, just see what you think. And I was like, there was this face that you're just like making faces. And say, sorry, man, I'm just making faces for you to cut into these videos. But yeah, that was fun. I've never done half of these things before, so it was. I promised something I didn't know I'm gonna finish, but that's what makes it interesting and scary at the same time.
Dude,
yeah.
Dude, it was really fun. I just want to ask people who are watching if they've got any questions for you or for me, but mainly Rezza, because I'm always here. Rezza isn't. He's a busy man, and it's rare that we have his time. So while you're here, I just want to see if anyone, like, first reactions to the video, guys, any good questions, feel free to put them in that thing. Rezza, I apologize. I'm trying to how long did it take? So from when we first met to now, what was that?
Sorry?
How many was it? Someone asked, Bradley Croft asked, how long did the whole process take?
I think like that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it felt like 7 weeks. I mean, it was about 7 weeks. Before that, we were having just some conversations with you guys about just concepts, visual concepts, and so. But the production itself, if you squeeze it, I think 7 weeks, 6.5, 7 weeks. Yeah,
it feels like a lifetime. I'm so sorry.
I gained a lot of weight during that.
Someone just asked, what software did you use? There's a real fun technical question.
Yeah, the 3D artists use Cinema 4D, I think. I use Photoshop and general Adobe stuff, and I think most of the people, I don't know what softwares our animators are using, to be honest. I just see the work, you know. So they send you tests and stuff, and I don't know, it could be Toon Boom, it could be TV Paint, and it could be both. I don't know. I have to ask them, you know. Yeah.
Well, none of that means anything to me. So you could have literally said anything, and I'd have been like,
yeah, wow,
so cool. Quite a lot of people are referencing the opening scene and seeing similarities to Eraserhead, which I'll take because I'm a massive Lynch fan. What's the question here? What was the hardest part to achieve? You just said that was the pyramid bit. Rezza, what do you like the most about your job?
Working with my friends, to be honest, and in this one, working honestly with you. I mean, I'm not saying it just because, you know, we work together and so you guys came to me, but it was the closest relationship with the arts I ever had, and it just made everything. I mean, so many conversations we had, you couldn't pass it through 50 different layers of other people. It was just so easy with you and the management. I would just film something really quickly and say, guys, I figured this out, and just what do you think? But for me, it's making things with friends, and everyone who's working on this, almost everyone are my close friends. So yeah, that's the best thing. And the biggest part, I guess, is the moment when it clicks. The moment when you're stuck. Yeah, that's the most part. That's the most fun part. When you're sitting there pulling your hair and you're worried that this video is going to be shit because this thing is not going to connect to this thing really well. And that moment when you say, I figured it out. You go to bed, wake up your girlfriend and say, look, you know, I think that's also my short period favorite moment, you know? Yeah. So yeah.
Well, that moment, that eureka moment where it all comes together is so satisfying, isn't it? So one more question for you, and it's a really serious one. I've had a few people here wanting to know where you got your shirt from.
Oh, it's a London-based thing. You're kidding me? I got hundreds of these. Not hundreds, 30 of these, and then there are 5 of them.
30?
I got about 30 Hawaiian shirts, and only a handful of them now fit me because of COVID and you, of course. I don't know the brand. It's a London-based brand. It's called Friday I'm on Mind.
Oh, cool. Wicked. Well, I will be going on the website. Jessica wanted to know what it was like collaborating in lockdown. And I guess, like, for both of us, it's been really fun because we've never really worked with an animator before, and anyone as like fun and passionate as you. And so it's been amazing. So it's kind of my only experience of a relationship like this. But during lockdown, it's meant, obviously everything's been over Zoom, but I guess it's also kind of been quite focused, and it's been nice. It's been like a really...
My liver, I think.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like, for me, it's been getting to make this music and getting to make this video with you, and you know, and meet even digitally some sort of amazing creative people. It's been such an amazing distraction during a very fucking weird time.
I know it's so many times I felt so bad that I'm actually working and busy, and I'm so distracted from the world outside because I barely go out, and then while the rest of the world has to deal with this thing, you know, that was the hardest thing. But for me, actually, doesn't make that much difference because for last 2 years, since my project with U2 and then back into other projects, for me, I'm working with almost the same team, and
Yeah.
I work with my friend from US. He lives in Atlanta. Back to Iranians and my Iranian pals in Iran, and then some artists in London. So I'm kind of used to it. I'm also used to, because in Iran and Middle East, that people work until Sunday to Thursday, and Friday is the weekend. So I'm working with these hours and these days. So I never, it's always like an ongoing thing for me because I have to give feedback to artists in there and in US. So, but yeah, I'm
But
used to
dude, you made it work. You made it work, and it's like
it.
fucking awesome. It's
Yeah.
so cool. Like, yeah, I can't thank you enough. From me, from all the other guys, it's been amazing. Even just the last sort of hour, seeing people's comments and people's reactions. Like, it's impossible not to be impressed by that video, man. It's clearly from you and the whole team. Like, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks of hard work and thought and care. So thank you so much. So dude, thank you for joining me. Thanks for this.
Have a
And,
good one. Have a good evening and enjoy the celebration.
yes, likewise. Enjoy your whiskey. I'll speak to you soon, dude.
Bye bye.
Thanks, dude. Take care. Bye, mate. And everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. Thanks to everyone who's listened to what you're going to do. I hope you like it. I know it's really short. Lots of people have been commenting on how short it is. It's kind of the point. We wanted to like say what we wanted to say and get the hell out. I hope you love the video. I could not be happier with it. I think Rezza is a genius and his whole team have just like smashed it. So thank you. I have been reading some of your comments and so far they've been quite nice. We just wanted to do something surprising, and I hope in the midst of a very weird year that, you know, this offers you 2 minutes of distraction, and hopefully we'll get to play to you guys soon live, whenever that's safe, whenever that's a reality again. But in the meantime, jump around your room or your house to this song, and yeah, I hope you like it. Thank you for everything. Lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye.